So, and and either Ricardo or Jay, if you guys could comment on the current status of funding with what has happened with Planned Parenthood challenging this bill in the courts.
I think that the real answer is we don't know. We know that there was 20 something million dollars, depending on which report that you want to listen to, that was immediately cut because of DEI. And maybe Ricardo would like to comment a little bit on that. But DEI basically is diversity, equity, and inclusion. For instance, in a school, in a university campus, a public high school, maybe the teachers will be brought into a room and there's federal funding given to educate the teacher about how they can be more inclusive in their instruction, that type of thing. So there's a certain amount of federal funding that goes toward that. And so Donald Trump, to his credit, pointed out, and many of his supporters, obviously, as well, have pointed out that this is just part of the whole woke agenda, that this is a way of basically trying to indoctrinate us to extend rights endlessly. And along with these rights come federal funds. So there's special interest groups and usually liberal special interest groups that are able to raise money off of this and actually get federal funding. So it becomes like what I call a self-licking ice cream cone. After a while, the idea there is that the money itself goes into programs that indoctrinate people. It makes it so that it's unthinkable not to be inclusive of, transgender students or something like that. Whereas a few years ago, many people would have been very skeptical about that. And so with abortion, the same thing is happening. So that type of those type of educational programs, DEI, and I'm not sure exactly how the funding was allocated, but mainly it was Medicare funding that went toward those types of programs. And that's been cut immediately, but we don't know about the other $792 million.